It's just nice just to sit outside and be able to have dinner, have friends over, the kids play, and not have to worry about getting eaten alive. My name is Jessica Statz, and I am married to my husband Sam Statz, and we have a daughter who is 7 named Anna Statz. We've lived at this location in Falls Church for about 10 years. When we first moved in, it was an original, smaller house, but what made us fall in love with it was a giant backyard. We're in it all the time. Shortly after we moved here, which always happens, I get eaten alive by mosquitoes. And we're constantly outside. We renovated our home with a patio, which we're expanding, and love this location. Before we had DC Mosquito Squad, we were still outside all the time, but we spent a ridiculous amount of money on mosquito repellents, yard guard every time we had parties, and again, we bought the house because we love the backyard, so we are always out here. A huge stress relief is gardening for me, and I guess it was impossible to not get eaten alive, but I had to have 10 pounds of spray on. So that is when I decided that I needed to find another option, and I was referred by a friend not too far away that had gotten DC Mosquito Squad, and she raved about it. Now that we've had DC Mosquito Squad, it has made a huge difference. We eat outside all the time. I mean, it really has changed our lives. We have family dinners sometimes on Fridays with my husband's sister and her husband, and we usually do it here because their yard wasn't treated until they just recently invested in DC Mosquito Squad as well, and it gives you a chance to be outside, you don't get bites, she can play. My daughter is 6 and she loves playing soccer, and it really gives me as a mom peace of mind that she can go out and she's not going to get eaten alive. It also helps with ticks, and we have a bamboo forest that we butt up to in our neighbor's yard, and she can play, the kids can all run out here, and I have no worries whatsoever. I have the windows open, I can watch her in the fenced yard, and not have to worry about her getting eaten alive when she comes inside. I have a vegetable garden in the front, and I put up my green flags that DC Mosquito Squad will give you if you have an area that you don't want directly treated. My flags were taken one day when my beautiful daughter and her friends were playing kickball in the backyard, and they were all destroyed and all over the yard. So I had to call, and within, again, 24 hours, the next day, by the time I made it home from work, there was a stack of green flags on my steps that I could re-put out into my garden. So it's been phenomenal. If you add up all the money we invest in cans of yard guard, that's temporary, or all the bug sprays, and the fact that with different, West Nile and things out there, for me, just the peace of mind. I can come home from work, sit in the back and work in my gardens and not have to worry about it. I love it. We're building a brand new cooker in our backyard because we're out here so often, because we're able to enjoy it and invest the money in the cooker to sit outside and cook and eat. Now we're finishing our 3rd, going into our 4th year, because we will renew again because it's made our life, it's life-changing. It's the best money we spend in the summertime because we're out here all the time.